Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever noticed how a woman flipping her hair or walking with a confident sway can drive men a little wild? Well, guess what? Men have their own secret weapons. Two simple unconscious things you do with your bodies that make a woman stop in her tracks, feel a surge of desire, and wonder why she suddenly can't stop thinking about you. And here's the kicker. These gestures aren't about being fake, manipulative, or alpha. They're about amplifying your natural, masculine energy in a way that speaks directly to her subconscious. We're true attraction lives. Welcome to Just the Tip Friday. This is Dark Psychology, and I'm Amelia. Let's dive into 12 surprisingly simple things men do with their bodies that women absolutely adore. And the number only subtle turnoff that quietly destroys attraction, especially if you're into tech or gaming. Oh, and stick around till the end because I'm going to share a bonus move that's so primal, some masculine. It'll make her heart skip a beat, and it only takes one hand to pull off. Why these work. The science of polarity. These gestures tap into something powerful. The law of masculine and feminine polarity. In every magnetic relation there is tension, a beautiful push and pull between strength and softness, dominance and surrender, direction and flow. When a woman sees you owning your space, moving with confidence, we're displaying effortless mescal, unconsciously active her femininity, her desire to feel safe, to melt into your presence. And it's not about how much you say, it's about how you carry yourself. Your body speaks louder than your mouth ever could. Chapter 1. Running your hand through your hair or over your head. This is one of those primal things that hits hair in a gut level. Whether you've got a full head of hair, a buzz cut, or you're rocking the clean bulb look, when you casually run your hand through your hair over your scalp, it does something to why? Because the highlights your self-awareness, signals that you represent in your body, confidence, comfortable in your skin. And let's be honest, there's something undeniably hot about a man who touches himself without insecurity. It's subtle, it's masculine, and it makes us want to run our fingers right where yours just were. Number 2, stroking your jawline or bird. Let's get one thing out of view. Do women have beards? Not the ones you're trying to attract. There's something primal about watching a man stroke his jawline, especially when he's deep in thought. It shows strength, focus, and just a touch of dominance. And if you've got a beard, even better. A well-groomed beard gives off protective versus powerful, rugged and secure. Tells her this man can handle things and probably smells like, say, Durwood and firewood. Every time you run your fingers along that beard, you're reminding her that you're a man, not a boy. Number 3, tilting your head slightly and raising an eyebrow. This one, it's steadily in the best way. You look at her with amusement, tilt your head, raise Aubrey, maybe even shake your head in mock decal. She says something silly. Instead of reacting, you smirk and give her that, oh really? Look. It's playful, mysterious, and it drives us wild. Why? Because that slight smirk, the eyebrow lift, it says, you see, throw the BS. You're not intimidated. You're amused. And a woman loves a man who can challenge her without saying a word. Add this to your flirtation till box. It's low effort, high impact. Number 4, hands behind your head. Leaning back, looking at her with amusement. Body language is everything. When you lean back, hands behind your head, exposing your torso, it's the physical embodiment of calm, control, and confidence. Now take it up a notch. Look at her with that knowing grin, like you've discovered something about her. Something naughty, something she's not admitting. And when she finally can't take it and says, what? You just smirk again and say nothing. That silence, that mystery, it drives her insane in the best way. You're not just holding a posture. You're holding the frame. And women feel safe and turned on in a man's frame. Chapter 5. The Deep Look with a Nadired. This one needs no movement, just presence. You look at her really. Look as if you're imagining something. And spackle as if you already know her. Maybe to well your eyes say what your myth won't. You hold the gaze not. Blinking, no awkwardness, just that subtle curl of your lips like she's the story you're already writing in your head. And when she breaks the stare and looks away, she's not rejecting you. She's reacting to you because she felt that gaze in place words don't reach. 6. The up-down look but with controlled confidence. This one's about body scanning but done right when you check her out from top to bottom or back. Toe front. Don't be obvious. Don't be creepy. Be smooth, controlled, and proving. Let your eyes move slowly. Not with lust but with admiration. And here's the secret. Finish it with a subtle nod like, yeah, she's got it. Why does this work? Because when a man looks at a woman deliberately with intention, it triggers that feminine response of being desired, seen, noticed, and it tells her you're not desperate for attention. You choose what gets yours. Number 7. Lift something heavy. Even if it's her you want to instantly flip the switch in her brain. From he's net. Lift something, anything. Could be box, a chair, okay, so it could be her. When she watches you exert physical strength, especially if your muscles flex slightly, her body takes note. Why? Because strength equals protection in feminine mind. It activates thine strength that says, this man could carry me literally and emotionally, and if you lift her, even better. If she's into you, she'll melt. She's not. Well, don't do that. Number 8. Wrap your arms around her from behind. This is a cheat code. Honestly, when you approach from behind, wrap your arms around her waist and gently pull her close. You're communicating. You're mine. You're safe. I've got you. This kind of gesture activates a deep emotional bond in the feminine brain. It's comforting and seductive. She feels protected but desires secure but still weak in the knees. Do it while you were in the kitchen, while watching, while walking past her unexpectedly. No words needed. Just warmth, closeness, and masculine stillness. Number 9. Take her hand and lead her somewhere. This one subtle but powerful. When you gently take her hand, not like yump noodle, but with confidence, and lead her somewhere, you're demonstrating glyphs. And leadership is irresistible. Your hand says, follow me. I know where we're going. You don't have to worry. That right there is security. That is desire. That's what the feminine longs for in a masculine partner. A sense of direction and strength. And don't underestimate the squeeze. Just a slight, intentional squeeze communicates care, connection, and presence. Number 10. Hold her face in your hands before a kiss. This is the one that makes movies memorable because it speaks to ancient craving of the feminine tube. Seen. Not just looked at, but truly seen. You reach for her face slowly, Cupid in your hands, and then you just look at her, not a glance or gaze. She'll want to look away. She'll fidget. Her breath will catch. But when you stay, fear grunted, looking into her soul, you'll feel the tension build. And when you finally kiss her, it's not just physical anymore. It's emotional. That is show you bond a woman to you. Not with words, but with presence. 11. The wall pin only if she's into you. Let's talk about power. Not aggression, not intimidation. Power with control. When she's atrocity you and you box her in against a wall, one hand up, maybe both, classing space between you, you're creating a safe dominance. Her back's to the wall, your eyes are locked. Her heart beats, her saying it's primal, as hot. And if chemistry is there, it will drive her crazy. But make no mistake, this only is only for when the attraction is mutual and clear. You don't surprise her with it. You lean in with awareness. It's about creating tension, not fear. Number 12. TS her on the bed. And ravage her with consent and connection. This isn't about being rough. It's about being decisive. When the moment's right and she's giving you every green light, the best thing you can do is stop overthinking and take the lead. Pick her up. Toss her gently onto the bed. Climb on top. Kiss her like you mean it. Make her feel like the most desired woman on earth because she is. Women want to be wanted, not tiptoed around, but they also want to know they're safe on your strength. Do this with presence, with care, and she will surrender to you. Not because she has to, but because she wants to. The big turn off slouching. Now let's talk about the silent killer of attraction. Bad posture. If you spend your day hunch over your phone, your keyboard, your controller, your body starts collapsing in on itself, and it communicates one thing: lack of confidence. Slouching signals insecurity, laziness, even depression. It tells her this man doesn't lead, hides. But here's the good news. Posture is fixable. Straighten your spine. Lift your chest. Walk like your life has purpose because it does. Bonus. The sexiest driving move ever, ready for the move that no woman will admit turns her on. But they all love reversing into a parking spot. Old Shaw style. One hand on the steering wheel, one hand behind her seat, turning her head back, controlling that big machine with total ease. It's competence. Spatial dominance. It's masculine geometry in motion. You're in control of the moment and she's just along for the ride. Add a gentle graze in her neck. With your free hand, she'll replay that drive for the next 3 days. So which of these simple body moves do you already do? And more importantly, which ones are you going to start practicing this week? Remember, attraction isn't about chasing. It's about embodying. When you become the man can't ignore, you won't need to beg for attention. She'll lean in. She'll open up. She'll follow your lead.